North Carolina Governor Josh Stein issues an executive order aiming to protect abortion and reproductive rights. State agencies are now ordered to not cooperate with efforts to restrict access to birth control across the state. They are also ordered to refuse to investigate doctors who provide legal abortions or other reproductive health care. Governor Stein says this order will help protect women who come to North Carolina for abortion access.
There are other states that have passed bans on abortions and seek to come into North Carolina and govern the behavior of medical providers in this state. They do not need to worry that the state of North Carolina will somehow assist law enforcement in another state to reach into North Carolina for having done something that is legal in North Carolina.
Abortion is legal in North Carolina up to 12 weeks of pregnancy. Many other states in the Southeast either have a 6-week limit or have banned abortions altogether.